Hey everybody, my name's Leanne Ketchum and I am the youth minister at Kingsway-Lambton United Church. This week I'll be filling in for Carrie, who is away healing up from a very successful eye surgery, and I know he gives his thanks to all of you who have been praying for him. This week we'll be joined by Jennifer Henry, who is the executive director of Kairos, which is an ecumenical organization that brings together people of faith and conscience to take action for ecological justice and human rights. We're so happy to have her with us. She'll be sharing with us a story from Luke chapter 18. Jesus tells this parable of a widow who was demanding justice from a judge who was unjust. He would not give her the justice that she demanded, and day after day she showed up asking for justice until finally he just gave up so she would stop bothering him, and he gave her the justice she was asking for. It takes a lot to day in and day out work for change. For some of us, the changes that we're working for in our lives are just the personal goals that we had for 2020. And it's the third week of January, so it might feel like those are kind of falling off the radar now. But we're also always working for change locally and globally. This week I heard about the 1,000th death in Toronto due to homelessness, and how there were hundreds from around the city and thousands asking Mayor Tory to declare homelessness an emergency in Toronto. These changes that we're working for, they can feel enormous, and it can be really hard to know where do we even begin when we are persisting for change. There was an interview years ago with Michael Phelps, an Olympic swimmer, and he was asked, how did you end up being the best swimmer? How did you end up doing so well? And his simple response was, I stayed in the pool. When other people got out, I stayed in the pool. And whether you're facing your own challenges or thinking locally and globally about the changes that we want to be making in the world, it can be hard to know where to begin. But what if we were people who were persistent, like that widow? What if we were people who stayed in the pool, who kept at it until the change came? We hope that you'll join us this week for a great discussion on persistence. We would love to see you there. It starts at 8:30 a.m. Sunday, January 18th, goes until 9:15. We would love for you to join us. We have warm coffee and a warm community, and we would love to see you there.